Here's yet another example of what works in art works in life, and what works in life works in art, because life and art are inextricably linked. Living human beings, well, living beings make art. Nothing else is going to make art. So how are they linked? In a million ways, but here's one. A lot of people think, and I've been one of these people, that at least a little bit of fear keeps us alive. It's necessary because it keeps us alive. If the bull is charging you, then it is your fear that makes you leap out of the way of the bull and saves your life. But fear also can paralyze you. So what really makes you leap out of the way is probably not fear. What really makes you leap out of the way of the charging bull is your love of your life, your love of living. So, there are a lot of self-help gurus, and I don't say that as derisively as that probably sounds, but, a lot of philosophers, and they'll tell you that the goal is to become love and to get rid of your fears. And you think, well, I get rid of my fears. I need my fears. But probably not. So a couple of years ago, I was about to start making my first feature film, which I'd never done before. I'd been an actor my whole life. I'd been on set for years, but I'd never been on the other side of the camera, and I really had very little idea what I was doing. Now, I knew so much about what I wanted to accomplish, but I wasn't really sure how to do it. And so I was planning, and I was writing, and I was theorizing, and I was imagining, but I had this fear, like, how am I going to do this? And all of the people around me, or not all of them, but many people around me were telling me all the ways I couldn't do it. Like, I didn't have the money, I didn't have the connections, I didn't have a big name attached, all these ways. And I was a little paralyzed until the great Robin Spriggs said to me, you need to give yourself permission to make a terrible movie. You're not going to, but just tell yourself that's okay so that you can start. And that was the key. He was right. When I focused more on what I really wanted to do, what I wanted to accomplish, what I loved, which is working with my friends, working with new people that I was about to meet, didn't know yet, but I was, but creative, funny, smart people who helped me solve problems I couldn't have solved on my own. When I leaned into the love of that, I got started. And once you get started, creativity begets creativity. And all these people came out of the woodwork to help me. And all those no's started becoming yeses. We finished the film. I'm really proud of it. We went to festivals, we won awards, we're on Amazon. So it really is fear that is the biggest obstacle to creativity. It's not your lack of knowledge or your lack of skill or your lack of experience. None of that matters in the creative process because you gain all of those, but you have to start. Creativity begets creativity. You have to start. So it's the fear that holds you back. So whether you are going to start painting and you don't know that you're good enough, or writing a song or performing that song, or making a feature film, or writing the great American novel, or doing stand-up, performing in a play, whatever it is, that fear, understand that that's probably excitement. Lean into that because that's pointing towards your love. It's the carrot, not the stick. The fear will hold you back, but the love of what you're about to do or what you're doing is what will drive you forward. So there are just so many ways that a creative life teaches you how to have a better life. And because it's a cycle, right? Once you learn that in your creativity, you can apply it to your life. Well, if you learn it in your life, apply it to your creativity. And there's just so many ways. I should probably make a video about all the ways that they feed each other. But AI can't do that. AI isn't living. So it's not making art. It's not living. It's not learning from its life experience and becoming a better artist. And it's not learning from its art experience and becoming a better person. But you can do that. I can do that. I yearn to do that. I try to do it all the time. So let me know what you think of that, if that's helpful, in the comments, and what other ways you have learned that art and life help each other out, inform each other, and have fun. Thanks.